Well, people have no idea how talented she was.
It's so
Anyway,
true.
and you
Thank
need
you.
to go.
I can't wait. I think those women are hilarious, all of them. I've been lucky to work with, know, and share a beer with many of them. I think it's great, and I cannot wait to watch.
I'm curious if you feel there is some significance to this.
Sure. I mean, I think that hosting is a very difficult skill, and what all those women have is a real sense of stage presence and poise, and that is you really have to have that. You really have to have jokes, but you also have to know how to stand on a stage. It is a crowd at home and a crowd in front of you. So, I mean, I think it's awesome.
Someday, tell you stop shooting.
Not only was she the funniest, she was the smartest.
Which is exactly what you told me to tell you to do.
She knew exactly where everyone.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's wonderful. Whoopi hosted, so you can't say it's the first time it's a woman, but it's just like, really, do we need this much time in between women hosts that it suddenly becomes news? I think that's that's the awful part. Is it wonderful that they're doing it? Yes. Should it be a big deal? No. And yet suddenly it's a big deal, which just shows how little women are ever in that conversation.
Yet was still beautiful and funny, and she did so much before you were allowed.
What do you think your mother would have thought of the announcement that for the first time ever, 3 women are hosting the Academy Awards?
Everybody thinks that my mother was some big feminist for some strange reason. Like, she was the first woman to, have a baby on television, to run a major studio. She never thought like that. First of all, we didn't even have that word back then, I don't think. It wasn't even a word. And she would be happy if 3 talented people got a good job. Wouldn't matter. She doesn't go like, ooh, I hope women get to do that, or, women haven't had enough, blah, blah, blah. And that doesn't mean she's right to think that way, but I don't think she would have put it in those terms. If everybody else was saying, it's the first time 3 women have hosted the Academy Awards, I'm sure she would say, well, good for them. Or first time, 3 talking dogs host the Academy Awards. She'd be happy for that, too. Let's have all kinds of crazy stuff happen, but as long as they're good, I think she'd be very delighted. I'm delighted. I think that's fantastic.
The last question.
No, we've not. This is the first time we've shown it to her. Sundance got canceled.